Bubs Nation, what's going on? I hope you're all having a wonderful start to your week. We have fall camp here in just a couple days. Definitely pumped for that. And what do you know? We were just talking about Shedeur Sanders yesterday, what makes his leadership style so effective, why it's such a good fit for this team, and how it's going to benefit him as he goes and finishes up his college career here at Colorado, but also in the NFL. And today I'm on Twitter, and what do I see? I see that he is named on the watch list for the Maxwell Award, which goes to the most outstanding player in college football. Kind of similar to the Heisman, but this watch list is very big. I'll throw it up here. The copy might be, or the font might be a little small to read, but oh well. There's 84 players on this list, and he's in great company. Of course, Caleb Williams is on there. You have Michael Penix, Bo Nix, Cam Rising, all from the Pac-12. So you love to see that Shedeur is getting mentioned with those guys. And there were a couple others that I did want to point out that I'm very happy to see on this list. Number one, Sam Hartman. He transferred to Notre Dame this offseason from Wake Forest, and he had a great year last year. I think he threw for about 3,700 yards and a TD to interception ratio of 38 touchdowns to 12 picks. That's phenomenal, and I think you're going to see him have a great year this year at Notre Dame, so I'm excited to see that. And then another quarterback that I feel like still deserves more recognition, had a fantastic year last year and is going into his senior season, fourth year as a starter, and that is Tulane's starting quarterback, Michael Pruitt. I always got this confused throughout the offseason. I kept saying that Tulane beat USC in the Rose Bowl. I just always associate USC with the Rose Bowl. It was the Cotton Bowl. I am so sorry, because I've repeated that probably like 5 times this offseason about how they won the Rose Bowl. No, it was the Cotton Bowl. But he had a great year last year. Again, the Green Wave, they ran a lot, but he was a great passer when needed. 3,000 yards and 27 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. Extremely high quarterback rating of 161. And it's good to see him get some of that buzz. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Tulane does this year. But the other thing that I noticed when I was checking out this list, they say it goes to the best player in all of college football. But kind of looking back at the award winners and stuff like this in the past, I haven't known much about the Maxwell Award, but not one person on this watch list is a defensive player. Maybe my eyes are deceiving me, but I only see quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends on this list. There's one guy that I feel like definitely should be on this list, because if there is bias towards the offense, there's a player that's made in the mold of Deion Sanders, that's made in the mold of Charles Woodson, and we know who that is on this channel. If you're following this channel, if you're following this team, you know who that is. It's Travis Hunter. He's going to be a lockdown corner. He's going to be solid in run defense and run support. And he's going to get a lot of pass deflections and interceptions, because these quarterbacks in the Pac-12, they're going to want to test themselves against who has been hyped up to be one of the best cornerbacks in all of college football. And what's great is that we'll also have the opportunity to see Travis continue that rapport with Shedeur, with him at quarterback, with Travis lined up at wide receiver, and we'll have to see how often he plays wide receiver. But I thought that I would throw this out. Charles Woodson's Heisman winning year, 1997, 44 tackles, 5 pass deflections, 7 interceptions, 3 all-purpose touchdowns, 2 receiving, 1 rushing, and then added over 500 yards of all-purpose offense for the Michigan Wolverines, and beat out Tennessee quarterback Peyton Manning to win the Heisman that year. And it's going to be really interesting to see what Travis can put up in terms of production on both the offensive and defensive side. I don't think we'll see him in the return game, but I could be wrong. I don't really know what to expect from the team with some of these nuanced situations, so to speak. So I want to know what you think, but I definitely thought that Travis Hunter should have been on this list. There were multiple teams or schools that had 2 to 3 players on this, and I would have loved to see Travis Hunter on this list. But again, it's great to see Shedeur mentioned along with the other Pac-12 quarterbacks like Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Michael Penix, Cam Rising, all of that. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments. But man, if Travis sees this Maxwell Award watch list, I hope that he takes this personally. Continue to add those chips to the shoulder, and I can't wait to see him ball out this year. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Again, really appreciate you following my channel. If you're here from the Big 12, let me know what school you're coming from. We're happy to be back next year. And as always, Sco Buffs.